Hi and welcome to a new video. In this video I wanted to do an unboxing of the Asus TUF AX3000. So this is a Wi-Fi 6 router from Asus. So as you can see here, it does have the AI mesh and the normal AI protection, and it has the 2.5 gigabit LAN port here as well, or that could be your WAN port. So you can see this one is normally I have is ROG Gaming, so that's the Republic of Gamers. So this is the first TUF Gaming Asus router that I've actually seen, and I've actually done an unboxing and I'll do tests later on. So even I didn't know what the TUF stands for. So it's the Ultimate Force in gaming. So you might have seen some of the under that actual brand as well. Where they have the TUF motherboards and laptops and things like that. So you can see here, this is another part of the gaming systems they have with Asus. So as you can see here, this actually has 4 external antennas, and you can see the design is actually pretty cool as well. So it's not your standard basically a router box kind of thing. It might not have lots of RGB like some of the others, but it's still got your LEDs on the top there, so it's actually functionality, so you can see exactly what's going on. And also it's actually pretty cool by the look of the orange as well, that's in the antennas, and then the TUF Gaming logo they have here as well. So as we can see here, we just bring it up here. So as it said here, it's the Wi-Fi 6 router, and it supports Windows 11, has a 3 years warranty, and it has IP version 6 it supports, and is Mac compatible as well. So it's good that it has a 3-year warranty. So I like to see actually these routers do actually have some kind of warranty for people. So and Asus are always very good with their warranties as well, with having much longer than normal 1 year that comes with most of them. So you can see here it's got all the TUF Gaming information here around the actual router. So you can see here the WAN port is actually 2.5 gigabit port, and then you have your LAN ports, and they're 1 gigabit. But also it tells you here you can do LAN aggregation, so it means you can actually join these two together, and that's for a connection of 2 gigabits. So you can basically connect your Ethernet ports together like you can with some other of the Asus routers as well. And what it says there, if your device actually connecting to the supports to the router supports LAN aggregation, then it will do it as well. So I don't know, mobile phones not so much, but it'll probably be your NAS or your workstations, and then some of your PCI Express cards. You'll be able to, if you've got 2 Ethernet ports on each of those, you'll be able to connect 2 cables straight to there. And again, that's if you've got the cabling and everything else. It's got around here the Asus AI mesh. So as you can see here, so as in previous videos I put in the description, I've done around AI mesh, is you can buy several of these, or you can mix and match. Even quite a few year old Asus routers support AI mesh, where you can mix and match as long as you stick to the Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 5. You can go down lower, but it will just reduce your speeds and everything else. So it's always best to try and stick to the actual same Wi-Fi band and technology if you could. And then you've got here, you've got teeing up with 3 friends is easy. So basically around their NAT open. So this is their port forwarding option they have for gamers. So it allows you to team up with friends and things like that. So it's just their easy way of doing it. So that's good to see they've got this functionality built in, and in later on videos we'll go through all the settings of these. And then again it's going around the next gen Wi-Fi 6 technology. So this doesn't have the Wi-Fi 6E technology, but it has Wi-Fi 6, and to be honest, for most majority of people that'll be fast enough for everyone. Okay, so now we'll move on to actually unboxing. So now we're moving on to the unboxing of the router. So you might, again, we're just going over the TUF Gaming. So you might wonder what's the difference between ROG Gaming from Asus. So that's the Republic of Gamers. This TUF is the Ultimate Force. So if you have a look on their website, they do TUF Gaming laptops, motherboards and things like that. And it's around durability and solid build quality. So we'll have a quick look to see if what they've actually done, or if they have anything done different for this router. So why it's now got the different branding, because this is the first time I've seen a TUF gaming router. So as we said, you've got the safety notices, your warranty notice, and a quick setup guide. So that's always good to see. They include even those the basics, and then also your advanced Wi-Fi helper. So basically installing the drivers and making sure you have the latest drivers as well installed on your computer. So that's good. So again, we have our power brick or power adapter there, and then probably the rest that goes straight there. So it's good to see you don't have actually on this you don't have a power brick separately, so this doesn't go in there. It goes, you just have this and it goes straight into the back of the router. So again, you get a fair bit of power cord there as well, and it's good to see that that it's actually just powers straight from here. So that's actually a difference as well I've seen in other routers. So that's the first time in a long time I've seen you just need the actual power adapter in the wall to power it. So that's good to see. So again, because mine is in UK, so I've got the UK plug, Europe, and then it comes with an Ethernet cable as well. So I'm just trying to have a look to see if there's any actual markings on it. I can't actually see it, so it's probably going to be Cat 5e because that's the normal, basically the speed rating of the Ethernet cables they normally give. But again, this is proper rugged, so they have actually got an actual connections here, so it's more solid than normal. They've added here, so it looks like this is where they're starting to do that TUF, basically the branding, so it could make it a bit more rugged and everything else. So that's good to see. So now moving on to the actual router itself. Again, there's not much more in the box, and again, it's not heavy. It's a fairly light kind of router, so, and it's not huge. So if you're worried about having some of the bigger Asus routers out there, like the big spider ones as people call it, so that's the GT AX3000 all the way up to the GT AX16000s and the AXE11000. Then this has got a much smaller footprint kind of thing. So you can see here that it's actually got a nice the TUF logo for Asus Gaming, and you have your LEDs here as well. So you have your LEDs for the power. You have 2.4 gigahertz band, the 5, and then you've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's your Ethernet ports, and then an internet light as well. So at least you can see visually straight away about the status of your connection. So again, you've got some slots here for ventilation, so that's good to see. And I do believe it has aluminum, you might call it, heat sink. So that's to keep the heat dissipated away, and it does have, as you can see here, ventilation, a lot of it underneath. There is actual holes here for wall mounting as well, so that's good to see. But it does have rubber feet here as well that are raised, so it allows air to actually ventilate underneath as well. So that's good to see. These aerials are actually fixed, so you can't unscrew them, but you can easily, so as you can see here, you just twist it and you can actually have them there. They are, again, they're solid, so it doesn't feel cheap at all. And again, I think some of the TUF stuff that's more durable kind of thing is more solid. So this has actual metal around the actual sockets here of the Ethernet ports to make a bit more solid kind of thing when you're actually plugging in the connections, and hopefully keep it a bit stronger. So as we said here on the back, you actually have your power, so your socket goes into there. You have a nice physical switch, that's always good. You have USB 3.0. You have your 4 LAN ports, they're all 1 gigabit ports, and you'll have your WAN, that's 1 gig, and also 2.5 gig. And then you have your reset button here as well. Oh, sorry, that's your WPS button, and then you have your little hole here where you just put a pin through where you got the reset button. Again, as we saw in the box, you've got the LAN aggregation here, so you can put 2 of these, so you can connect these 2 ports together to make 2 gig connection, as long as the device you're plugging into, like your NAS or your PC, is compatible, then you should be fine as well. So it does have, I believe on the aluminium heat sinks, it did say it has some nano coating as well for durability. So I think they've actually built that all into there. But overall the build quality is good. The aerials feel solid, so it doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart anytime soon. And again, it's a good gaming router. You've got there the Wi-Fi 6 technology already built into it. Again, in the next videos we'll do some speed tests and some comparisons on distance, and also see if we can do some throughput through the Ethernets as well. So I'll go into more details in the next videos of anything there, but this has just been a quick unboxing so you can see what comes with it and what is available and the build quality as well. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. As usual, I'll try and get back to them as quick as possible. And thanks for watching and have a great day.